Okay. Okay, CGS paper 2, 2024, right? Let's take a look. Okay, first question. Whoa, probably stats question. 20 students of class 4A took a test. The marks are shown in the stem and leaf diagram. Okay, the marks are also represented in the box and whisker graph. Find the value of K. Okay. So if I take a look at this, okay, so what comes to my mind, right? Okay, so this 70K must have something to do with the upper quarter, quartile, right? Okay, so let's just make a check. 20 plus 1 divided by 2 equals to 10.5. Okay, so that means the median position is 10.5. So let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10.5 is in the middle of this, right? So that means the median value is 62 plus 66 divided by 2, so it's 64. Now, this is the medium, so I added in a 21 data down here, right? Okay, so now to the left of this data, 64, there are 10 datas. To the right of it, there's also 10 datas. So the middle of this 10 data will then again be 10 plus 1 divided by 2. So that is 5.5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this will give me the upper quartile range of 71, because this 71 is the upper quartile. Okay, so it takes the mean result of 70 and 70K, right? So 70 plus 70K over 2. Okay, it's not 7K, it's 70 and the K value, right? Divided by 2 is equals to 71. Okay, so this value must be equals to 72, right? So therefore, the value of K is 2. Would you prefer to use the mean or the median mark to describe the performance of class 4A? Give a reason for your answer. Okay, looking at this answer, okay, this caught my eye. This is what we call an outlier. Okay, so I will prefer to use the median, as median is not affected by any outliers. Okay, so it just gives us a central position. Okay, class 4B took the same test. A student from 4B was subsequently transferred to 4A and a new box and whiskers was plotted for 4A. It is given that the plot remained unchanged. How many marks did the student obtain? How many marks did the student obtain in the test? Okay, if it was unchanged, okay, what would happen? Right? Is that okay? The medium will not be affected. Hmm? How can I add a student in and nothing be affected? Let me think. That the plot remain unchanged. Okay, so it's not the lowest, it's not the highest. Okay, and then adding this person in the 56 would be there'll be 21 data. Okay, so this guy must score 64, but the upper quota and the lower quota will have changed. Okay, question 2. Given that P equals to square root Q over 2 minus R squared plus 3, express R in terms of P and Q. So here, right, P equals to square root Q over 2 minus R squared plus 3. So the 3 is on the outside. Okay, so I need to take note. Okay, in order to remove the square, I need to make sure that the square root is isolated. Okay, so I need to move the 3 over first. P minus 3 equals to square root Q over 2 minus R squared. Okay, so now to remove the square, I take squares on both sides. Okay, square and square root will cancel off. So P minus 3 squared is equals to Q over 2 minus R squared. Okay, so switch the positions. R squared equals to Q over 2 minus P minus 3 squared. Okay, so R equals to plus minus square root of Q over 2 minus P minus 3 squared. Okay, next. Question 2b. Simplify this. Okay, this is indices, right? Okay, or algebra, right? Depends on how you look at it. So on the left-hand side, let's just expand this out. Okay, the power 4 will affect the negative. So that means it's negative, 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 negative. 4 negatives. So 4 negatives will give me positive. So the negative will be gone. So I'll get x8, y12, power multiplied by power over 3. Oh, so try to understand why the negative gone. Okay, multiplied by, okay, keep change flip over 5xy squared over 2xy0. Y0 is 1, so this is not important. Okay, so it will be cancelled off. All right, so then if you look at the numbers, nothing can be cancelled. So we'll have 5 over 6. Okay, so numbers dealt with. X and X cancels off, right? So we're left with x8, y14. Okay, that will be 9. So, all right. Factorize 9x squared minus 4, a squared minus b squared. So 3x plus 2, 3x minus 2. Simple. Okay. Now, then part 2, okay, this is actually a helping question, part 1 and part 2, because I see the same 9 squared minus 4, 9x squared minus 4 down here as well. So that means this is technically 3x over 3x plus 2, 3x minus 2, minus 2 over 3x minus 2. So then you notice that the denominator already have a common term. Okay, so in order to make the fractions, okay, having the same denominator, what I need to do? Okay, I need to make the denominators the same, okay, as such. Okay, combine them. So important to put the brackets down here. A lot of people make careless mistake because of the don't have the bracket. Okay, so 3x minus 2 bracket 3x, I'll get negative 3x minus 2 times positive 2 minus 4 over 3x plus 2, 3x minus 2. Answer. Okay. Next. Question 3. A, B, C, D are points on the circumference of the circle. So when I have this 4 points on the circle, so that means I will have two things, right? Either I have a cyclic chord, okay, or I have same segments. Okay, same segment is if they intersect. Okay, cyclic chord if they go one round. Okay, one round. Oh, okay. BA produce and CD produce meet at X. Okay, BA produce, okay, so right, nothing much. Angles, then they give us all the angles that we can see. BCO 24, ACD 30, angle XAD equals to 74. Find angle ABD. Okay, so let's analyze the question a little bit. Okay, so we can see that this, okay, without considering the question, okay, I see what I can see is that this is the center of the circle, right? So this is radius, radius, meaning this is isosceles triangle. So if this is 24 degree, this will also be 24 degree. So 24, 24, 48. 180 minus 48. Oops, what happened to my calculator? Oh, yeah, okay. So 180 minus 48. So we get this angle is 132. Okay. And at the same time, right? I mean, we're just looking at the properties itself. Okay. Because 132 is part of the angle in the sector. So if you look at where B and C end up going to, okay, they end up at this point. So this is half angle, 132 divided by 2. So this is 66. Angles in the same segment, so this is 66, and this is 30 as well. Okay, that's angles in the same segment. Okay, what else can we find? We can find this angle. Cos 180, 74 plus 66, then this is 40 degree as well. Okay, so which then tells me that, okay, angles in the same segment, this angle is supposedly 40, which means that this small part will be 16 degree. Okay. And what else? Okay, is there anything more I can find? Okay, well, sure, we can find this. This is 84. Okay, that means this is 96. Then this angle is 180 minus 96, minus 40, right? So this is 44. Okay, then this is 70. Okay, then this is 36. Okay, right. I think we probably solved for all the angles already. Okay, so everything should be fine. Okay, angle ABD. Oh, angle ABD equals to 30 degree. Okay, what's the reason? Angles in same segment. Okay, angle BAC. BAC equals to 66 degree. Okay, and okay, 66 degree. Reason, angle BOC is equals to 132 degree. Sum of angle in isosceles triangle. So angle BAC equals to 132 divided by 2, which is 66. Angle at center equals to 2 times angle at point. Okay. Angle ECO. Where's E? ECO. We didn't find this angle. Okay, and then it got tested. Okay, but it's fine, right? Because we have all the other angles. Okay, this angle. Okay, we look at all this side. Okay, okay, again, ECO, right? So we have, okay, how should we do this? Well, this is how many marks? 2 marks. So much to explain for 2 marks though. Okay, so I guess no choice. So angle DAC first. Angle DAC equals to 180 minus 66 minus 74. Okay, equals to 40 degree. This is angles on a straight line. Okay, so then angle DAC is equals to angle DBC. Okay, angle DBC also equals to 40, angle in same segment. Okay, so we got one part of the angle settled. Okay, we got this part settled. Okay, and then we have the 66 degree. Angle BDC is equals to 66 because angles in same segment as well. Okay, so therefore angle ECO equals to 180 minus 40 minus 66 minus 24 minus 30. Okay, equals to 42 plus 66 plus 54. Okay, 180 minus 4 equals to 18 degree. Sum of angle in triangle. So 18 degree. Okay, but the thing about angle is that, okay, you might find a better way than me to solve it, and it's fine, right? As long as you get the answer in the end. Okay? Right. Okay, wait. Let me try. 180 minus 40 minus 66 minus 24 minus 30. The answer is 20. Okay, why did I key? Okay, maybe I key calculator wrongly. Okay, how did I know? Because when I look back at the working, I realized that all these are sums of tens, right? This is going to 66 and 24 is adds up to a whole number. I mean a tens number, right? Okay, then 30 and 40. I shouldn't get 18 as an answer. So probably I key calculator wrongly just now. Okay, but the method is correct. Okay, 20 degree. Now, W is a point on the same side of the major segment formed by the chord AD. Given that angle AWD equals to 45, state with reason whether the point W lies on the circumference of the circle, outside the circle, or inside the circle. Okay, so major arc AD. Okay, so that means W light, okay, down here. Okay, AD is over here, right? So on the major segment, AWD could be in such a way. Okay, it can have three situations: A, W, then connect to D. Okay, or it could be A, W, W. Okay, possible situation, D. Okay, or it could be A inside the circle, D. Okay, either way, right? Three possibilities. Now let's discuss the possibilities. So a bit messy. So let me redraw everything. Okay. Okay. Now, if A, we just have to discuss when it lies on the circle, W2, D. What happens? Okay. So firstly, what is angle AOD? Okay. Now, if AWD lies on the circle, then it will be half the angle of AOD, right? Okay. So then the question is, what is angle AOD? Okay. So we know that, okay, what do we know? Hmm, did we find AOD in the first place? No, ECO. Okay, so ABD BAC. Okay, so there was no help. All right, let's take a deeper look. Can I find it on my own? Okay, yes, I can, right? Okay, although it's a bit messy. Okay, let's just remove this line first. Okay, now angles at a point. This tells me that this is going to be just now what 132, right? Okay, and then this is 20 degree. So 50, this is 80 degree. Okay, and then we have B. Do we have BAO? No, we have BAC. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Okay, since this is 20 degree, so that means this must also be 20 degree. So this whole thing is 140, so that means this is 60 degree. Okay, so that means angle AWD, right? Okay, since angle AOD is equals to 60 degree, therefore angle AWD would be equals to 30 degree. Okay, so since that's the case, right? Okay, what happens if the angle, I think about it, if the angles meets on the outside, okay, is going to be narrower. Okay, the more it is outside, the more narrower it is. Okay, at this instant, at this point, okay, when it's on the circle, okay, because of the angles at point, okay, equals to two angles at center, this angle is 30 degree. Okay, and this is smaller than 30. So 45 degree being bigger than 30 degree, so it must lie inside the circle. Okay, right, so therefore angle AWD, okay, right? If AOD equals to 60 degree, it's not AWD lah. Okay, point on circle, okay, would means that point on circle equals to 30 degree. Okay, and AWD is more than 30 degree, therefore it must lies inside the circle. Okay. Question 4. Vectors. In the diagram, OP equals to P, OQ equals to Q. Okay, OP equals to total OM, OQ equals to 1/3 OS, OS equals to SN, SM equals to 3SR. Okay, so what we'll want to understand is that OQ equals to SN. So OQ SN, right? So this is the vector Q as well. Okay, and SM equals to 3SR, meaning that SM is 3 units, SR is 1 unit. So this is 1 to 2. Okay, so express as simple as possible in terms of P and Q, what is MS? So think of it in such a way. MS means M travel to S. Okay, so OP equals to 2/3 OM. So that means this is 2 unit, this is 1 unit as well. Okay, so now if OP equals to P, that means this is half P, half a P. Okay, in this direction. Oh, now to find MS, I will take M. Okay, wait. So QS equals to OQ equals to 1/3 OS. So that means this is 1 unit, this is 2 units. Okay, so now that we have everything in order, right, to find MS, okay, what would I do? I will take MO plus OS. Okay, now MO is the reverse direction of OM. So that means this negative 3/2 P plus OS, which is 3Q. Okay, so answer negative 1.5 P plus 3Q. Okay, right? PN. PN, right? So PN, did they say anything about PN? No. So that means to get to PN, I just travel from POON, right? So PN equals to POON. Okay, so PO is negative P, ON is 4Q. Answer negative P plus 4Q. Okay, PR. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so how to get PR? Okay, what I will do is this. To get to PR, okay, sorry, let me just do a little bit of cheat, okay, which sadly you all can't do in exam, okay, because I just want to keep flipping here and there. Okay, so to find PR, okay, what I can do is PO plus, sorry, PM plus MR, okay, but the problem is I don't have MR, okay, and PM, I do know what is PM. PM is half P. Okay, but MR, what is MR? MR is actually 2/3 of MS. So 2/3 of MS, okay, which is half P plus 2/3 of MS. MS is negative 3/2 P plus 3Q. Negative 3/2 P plus 3Q. Okay, which will, okay, this is just a fraction simplification. So half P minus P plus 2Q. So I will get half P, negative half P plus 2Q. Okay. Okay. Write down 2 facts about PR and N. Okay, so if I say PR and N, okay, when they ask for 2 facts, right, the 2 facts are usually number 1, okay, to comment whether they are collinear or not. Okay, number 2, if it's not collinear, then whether they are or parallel. Okay, or parallel or not. Okay, number 2 fact is the length of the line. Okay, now in order to do that, let's put down the 2 vectors. Okay, P N is equals to P minus, wait, negative P plus 4Q. Okay, so PR, if I factorize out the half, it will also be negative P plus 4Q. Okay, because factorizing is division. 2 divided by half is 4. Okay, so now you'll notice that they both have the same unit vector. Okay, so negative P plus 4Q and negative P plus 4Q is equal in length. Okay, so then we can say that that means that P and R, number one, P and R are collinear as they are parallel and has point P as a common point. Okay, fact number two, right? But the thing is, PR is half of the vector. So that means PR, okay, PR is half of PN. So this is 1 to 1. Okay, so that means PR is half of PN. Okay, okay. Find the numerical value of MPR over MON. Okay, MPR, MON. Okay, let's erase this. Okay, wait, G1. Right. Let's just do it. Okay. Oh, can't erase it. Okay, never mind. MPR. Okay, so MPR over MON. Okay, to the whole triangle. Okay, it's a 2-mark question. Okay, let's see. Okay, this question is quite well, I would say, right? Because usually this kind of question, they will try to help you out a little bit. Okay, but let's just say that we take this triangle, okay, PMR versus OMS. Okay, if I take this triangle, okay, so the area of triangle is can be in two ways, right? Either whether they have common base or common if they have a base, okay, a common height or common angle. Okay, so in this case, I will use common angle, right? And says that MPR can be half times PM times MR sine angle M. Okay. Now, and I take it to compare against this is PMR, right? This is triangle PMR. Okay. Against half times OM times MS sine the same angle M. That is triangle OMS. Okay. So what happens down here is based on cancellation. Okay. Sine also cancel. So it will be a fight against PM against OM. Now PM is 1 unit, OM is 1.5 unit. So this is a 1 unit versus 1.5 units. Okay. MR is 2 units, MS is 3 unit. So this is 2 unit versus 3 units. Okay. So then what do I get? 2 over 1.5 times 3. Okay, that will be 4 over 9, right? So that means this is worth 4 units. The whole thing is worth 9 units. So which means that this part down here is worth 5 units. All right, 4 over 9, 4 over 5, right? Okay, so that's part 1. Now, if we take MOS, okay, OMS, right, versus SNM, all right? Okay, so that means we take, okay, now in red, okay, we take this triangle, which is worth 9 units, by the way, right? Versus this triangle. Okay, Now this time round, they will have a common height at M. M vertical down is a common height. Okay, so that means the area of triangle will be half times ON times the common height times H. Okay, against, okay, sorry, half times, okay, I think I can do it, huh? Against half times OS times the common height. Okay, now ON is 4 units. Okay, so height and height cancel, half and half cancel. So ON itself is 4 unit, OS itself is 3 unit. So 4 over 3. So that means at the blue portion, this whole thing is worth 4, this is worth 1. Okay, so that means MPR is equals to, okay, 4 over 9 multiplied by 3 over 4. Wait, multiplied by, okay, sorry, slowly. Huh? So MPR, let's put down into ratio. MPR is to MOS is 4 is to 9. MOS is to MSN, okay, is 3 to MON, right? Okay, 3 is to 4. So that means this one times 3. So times 3. So I'll get 4 is to 12. So 1 is to 3. MON. Is it? Okay, let me reiterate my logic now. Half times, this is 4 units. This is, the whole thing is 4 units. This is 3 units. So 4 to 3. So MOS is 3 and 4. So 9, 4 over 3. Yeah, 1 over 3. Okay, answer. The coordinates of A and B are 6, 5, and 8, 1 respectively. Express AB as a column vector. AB will be equals to AO plus OB. Okay, so AO will be -6, -5, plus 8, 1. So I'll get 2, -4. Find AB. AB magnitude is equals to square root of 2 squared plus -4 squared. So that will be square root 20, which is 4.472, 4.47. Okay, question 5. Okay. A bag contains 42 red, 15 blue, and white orange. Okay, one sweet is picked at random from the bag. The probability of picking an orange is 6 out of 25. Show that the value of y is 18. So y over 57 plus y equals to 6 out of 25. So 25y equals to 342 plus 6y. So 19y equals to 342. Y equals to 18. Show. Okay. Two sweets are drawn at random, one after the other, from the bag without replacement. Calculate the probability that both sweets are of the same color. Okay, so probability of same color equals to probability of red plus blue plus yellow orange. Okay, so red will be 42 over okay 75 60 75 times 41 over 74 plus probability of blue is 15 over 75 times 14 over 74 plus 18 over 75 times 17 over 74 equals to, okay, 42 times 41 plus 15 times 14 plus 18 times 17, okay, divided by 75 times 74, okay, 373 over 925, okay. Next, one sweep drawn is red and the other is blue. So P red blue plus P blue red. Okay, so equals to P red is 42, 42 out of 75 times 14 out of 74 times 2. Okay, 96 over wait, oh 15. Sorry, not 14, 15. Okay, 42 over 185. Okay, at least one sweep drawn is orange. So at least one orange means you don't want all blue or you don't want all red. Okay, all blue or all red, right? So that means you will take probability of at least one orange to be equals to 1 minus the probability of red, red, blue, blue, okay, red, blue, blue, red. Okay, so that will be equals to 1 minus 1 minus 373 over 925 minus 42 over 185 plus back, okay, 18 over 75 times 17 over 75, okay, equals to 1 minus 373 over 925 minus 42 over 185 plus 18 over 75 times 17 over 74. Okay, so 393 over 925. Okay, now of course you can have a different method of doing this, okay, but I'm just lazy and go for the shortest method. Okay, question 6. Community frequency graph shows the distribution of the height in centimeter of 80 girls. Use your graph to estimate the median height of 80 girls, right? So that will be at the 40th position. Okay, so this will be the median. Okay, so downwards. Okay, so this is 152. Okay, 152. Interquartile range will be the 75 percentile. Okay, over here, which is 166 minus the lower quartile, which is 146. Right. So 20. Okay. 35% of the girls are taller than H. Find the value of H. Okay. So 35% of 80. Okay, 28. So 28 girls. Oh. The cumulative frequency graph of 80 boys were drawn on the same axis. The curve represented the height of the boys lies on the right side of the girls. Okay, the curve representing the height of the boy is steeper than the curve representing the height. Compare the steeper and the curve representing the height. Okay, compare the median and interquartile range. So median is higher, interquartile range is smaller, right? Interquartile range, IQR, is higher. Wait, sorry. Median is higher. Median is higher. How do I know median is higher? Because it's on the right side, right? It means that the data is larger, right? So median is higher. Okay. And because it is steeper, so the IQR is smaller. Okay. Right. Question 7. Okay. Following table is the table of the value of y equals to 2x plus 5 over x minus 6. Calculate the value of p. P is a free mark. Okay. So 2 bracket 5 plus 5 over 5. Okay. Minus 6. Okay. So that is equals to 5. 5, 5. Okay. P equals to 5. Simple. Okay. On the grid, draw the graph. Huh? So 0 0.5 and 5. Okay. 1 and 1. 1.5 and 0 0.3. Okay. And 2 and 0 0.5. 2.5 and 1. 3.5 and 3 and 1.7. 1.2, 1.9, 1.7. Okay. 3.5 and 2.4. 2.5, 2.4. Okay. 4 and 3.3. 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. 5 and 5. Okay. So the graph has a steep drop, right? Okay. Steep drop comes to here, turn, and then starts to go up. Okay. Right. By drawing a tangent, find the gradient at the point where x equals to 1. Okay. Where x equals to 1 is over here. Okay. Draw a tangent. Right. Okay. This is probably not accurate. And this should be fine. Okay. Okay. So now, okay, find the gradient. So gradient equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, if you take Emath, you can differentiate it and sub in x equals to 1, okay, to find the accurate gradient. Okay, or otherwise, right, okay, just, okay, for here, we'll take, this is 3.5, 3.6. So 0, 3.6, and then here we'll take, 1.35, something like 1.35 and 0. So 0 minus 3.6 over 1.35 minus 0. Okay, so negative 3.6 divided by 1.35. So we get something like negative 2 whole to third. Okay. Right. Okay. Show your working clearly. Explain how your graph there is no solution. Okay, why there is shows that there is no solution to the equation 2x plus 5 over x equals to 5. Okay, so you will have 2x plus 5 over x minus 6 equals to negative 1. So then we have to draw y equals to negative 1. Remember, okay, we have to make our left-hand side to be our graph. Okay, and then we draw our right-hand side. Okay, so y equals to negative 1. Okay, the line will be like this. Okay, so you can see that there is no intersection. So therefore, no solution. Okay. Okay, no intersection. Therefore, no solution. Okay, draw the graph of y equals to half x plus 1 on the grid below. Okay, half x plus 1, you have to draw a line. So to draw a line, you need to create a box. Okay, so box y equals to half x plus 1. Okay, so x, y, I will always start with 0, 1. Okay, 2, 2. Okay, and then we have 4 and 3. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 2, 4, and 3. Okay, so draw a line, cutting through. Okay, so then look for the points of intersection. Right now, the x coordinate where the two graphs intersect. Okay, so this one will be over here. This one will be over here. Right? Okay, one of the point is 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8. Okay, and this is 0.8, so soldish, right? Okay, 0.8 something. Oh, so x equals to 0.85-ish, I guess. Let me see again. Yeah, 0.85-ish. Okay, 0.85 and 3.8. Okay. Given that a, b, c are integers in the equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, which is satisfied by the value of x found in part I. Okay, so then what do we do? Just equate the two graphs. Okay, so 2x plus 5 over x minus 6 equals to half x plus 1. Okay, so cross multiply. Okay, I will have 2x squared plus 5 minus 6x equals to half x squared plus x. Then multiplies by 2, 4x squared plus 10 minus 12x equals to x squared plus 2x. Everything switch to one side. 3x squared minus 14x plus 10 equals to 0. Okay. Question 8. Okay, how many more questions? Let me see. 10 questions. 10 questions. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay. A chocolate sculpture consists of a solid hemisphere of radius 6 cm, which is mounted on frustum as shown in diagram 2. Okay, the frustum is created by cutting a solid right circular cone of radius 10 cm into two parts horizontally, as shown in diagram 1. The height of the frustum is given by x. The height of the cone is 8 cm before it is cut down to obtain the frustum. Show that the value of x is 3.2. Okay, so this is 8. Okay, so frustum is always similar triangle. Okay, like this. Okay, so right, on diagram 2 we can see that this is 6 cm. Okay, so which gives you a hint that this is also 6 cm. All right, so that means we will have 6 over 10 equals to 8 minus x against 8. Okay, so we have 48 equals to 80 minus 8x. 8x equals to 32. Wait, what? 10x, sorry, 10x. Okay, so 10x equals to 32. X equals to 3.2. Okay, sure. Okay, find the volume of the chocolate sculpture, giving your answer to 3SF. Okay, so they want me to find the volume of diagram 2. So volume of diagram 2, how many marks? 3 marks. Okay, I'm going to do it in one step. Volume of sculpture is equals to 1/3 pi r cube, okay, which is pi times 10 cube, sorry, pi r square h, pi r square times 8 minus 1/3 pi times 6 square times 4.8. Okay, the 8 minus the 3.2. Okay, this is to find the frustum. This is to find the frustum. And then plus the hemisphere, volume of hemisphere, 2/3 pi 6 cube. Okay, equals to, this is this part down here. Okay, so equals to 1/3 times pi times 10 squared times 8 minus 1/3 times pi times 6 squared times 8 minus 3.2. Okay, plus 2/3 times pi times 6 cube. Okay, 1109.19. So round off 1110 centimeter cube. Okay, find the total surface area of the chocolate sculpture, giving our answer to 3SF. Okay, so the surface area, this one will be basic. Okay, because this is actually quite simple. So surface area, total surface area equals to, okay, first let's settle the hemisphere, 2 pi 6 squared. Okay, plus pi RL, okay, pi 10 L, which is 8 squared plus 10 squared. Okay, square root of 8 squared plus 10 squared minus pi 6 times square root of 6 squared plus 4.8. 4.8 squared. Okay, square root of 6 squared plus 4.8 squared. Close. Okay, equals to. Okay, so I will have 2 pi 6 squared plus pi 10 square root 8 squared plus 10 squared minus pi 6 squared plus 4.8 squared. Okay, so I'll get 483. Oh, wait, still got one more. Okay, plus the bottom plus pi times 10 squared. Okay, plus pi times 10 squared. Okay, so 797.83 rounds off to 798 centimeters squared. Okay, let's look at question 9. Okay, the diagram shows a triangular field ABC on horizontal ground. B is due east of A and is on a bearing of 61 degree. Okay, B is on a bearing of 61 degree from C. Okay, so C goes to B is 61 degree. Okay, now from B we can also draw a north. Okay, over here, so that we know that this is going to be north. This is going to be 90, and lines north will always be parallel to north. Okay, so that means from here we can gather that this is 29 degree. Okay, AB equals to 187, BC equals to 270. Okay, show that AC is approximately 139.82. Okay, so AC cosine rule equals to square root 187 square plus 270 square minus 2187, 270 cosine 29. Okay, equals to square root 187 square plus 270 square minus 187, 290 cosine 29. Wait, 270. Wrong. Okay, so equals to 139.82. Show. Okay, find the area of the field, giving your answer to 4SF. Okay, this one should be simple. Okay, area equals to half 187 270 sine 29 equals to half 87 270 sine 29. Okay, so we get 12239.018. Okay, for SF, so the first four digit 12240. Okay, meter square, right? Okay, a drone is hovering directly above VB. The angle of depression from the drone is 12 degrees. Okay, angle of depression is the same as angle of elevation, right? Elevation. Oh, so now, okay, right? So that means A look up to the top. Okay, let's just use the N down here. This is going to be 12 degrees. Okay, and I want to find the height. Okay, so this one is pretty simple. Tangent 12 degree equals to the height over 187. So H equals to 187 tangent 12 equals to 187 tangent 12. Okay, 39.7 meters. Okay. Alex moved in a straight line from B to C and stopped at P, where AP equals to 183 meters. He claims that there are two such positions of P. Determine if clear calculation if Alex is right. Okay. Okay, let's copy the diagram over here. Okay, so that I don't need to keep scrolling up and down. Okay, so we know that this guy, right, Alex, okay, is moving from B to C, okay, and he's going to stop at somewhere where AP, okay, he's going to stop somewhere along the line, okay, so you see, AB is 187, so this will be slightly less than 187 and so on, okay, so let's say, right, he stopped down here, okay, this is P1, oh, and P1 is going to be 183 meters, okay, this is based on what the question says. Okay, so now okay, so he says that there are two such position. Okay, which might be true or false. Okay, we don't know. Okay, but what we can say for sure, right, is that this length, okay, there's okay whether there's a 183 meters down here as well or not. Okay, that's what we are trying to determine. Oh, from the looks of it, I mean, from the looks of it, the answer is definitely no. Why? Because this is 139.82, remember? Okay, so that means that how can this line, okay, be less than, I mean, it's supposed to be 183, but how can be 183 be lesser than 139.82? All right, because if you see, if I did form it down here, right, the angle down here is the bigger angle. So 139.82 shouldn't work. Oh, so that's the logic. Okay, so now let's see what can I do. Okay, I can find the shortest distance over here. Okay, so based on this shortest distance, okay, we can use the area of triangle that we found just now. Okay, or we can use just basic Tuakaso, right? Because it's going to be right angle. And we say that the perpendicular height is equals to 187 sine 29. Okay, so okay, so perpendicular height will be 187 sine 29 equals to 90.659 meter. Okay, so this is the perpendicular height. Now, based on this perpendicular height, I need to find out how much does Alex needs to walk to the first P1 position. Okay, so let's see, right? Okay, 187, okay, based on Pythagoras, I'm going to minus off 90.659 square root. Okay, so that means 187 square minus 90.659 square. Okay, so equals to 163.554. So that means the distance down here is 163.554. Now I'm going to do the same step, but this time around, I'm going to take 183 minus 90.659. Okay, that will be equals to, okay, 158.965. Okay, which means that this distance that he walked, he just need to walk roughly like 4 point something meters. Okay, then he will reach the 183 meter mark away. Okay, but that's not the main point. The main point is to find out, right, that the actual distance down here is supposed to be 158.965. Okay, right? So now, because this, we want another point. So that means it must also be 183. Okay, so it must be isosceles, right? With this as the center line. Oh, so that means the base down here must also be 158.965. Okay, so we take 158.965 multiplied by 2. That will be the base by right. Okay, so times 2, it will be equals to 317.93. Now, because 317.93 exceeded the whole line of BC, okay, exceeded 270. Therefore, right, P2, okay, if this is P1, P2 will lie outside of BC. Therefore, Alex is wrong. Okay. Okay, question 10. Electronic road pricing system ERP is used in managing road congestion. Based on a pay-as-you-use principle, motorists are charged when they use price road during peak hours. Table shows how the time period and respective ERP rate in a certain year. All right. Okay, so table, Miss Tang traveled through Clementi AYE into Avenue 6 into city. So that's, okay, mark this one. Okay, and then pass the AYE to city before Alexandra Road, again 336 at 9:15. Okay, so 9:05 is this, right? 9:15 is this. Okay, so calculate the total ERP charge paid by Miss Tang. Also, we expected this. So the answer is just $3, right? 2 plus 1. Simple. Okay, find the average speed traveled by Miss Tang throughout the journey. Okay, this is a distance time graph. So distance traveled 22.5 kilometer in 8:50 to 9:30. So that's 22.5 km in 40 minutes. Okay, but the question wants kilometer per hour. So 22.5 divided by 2/3. Okay, kilometer per hour. So we'll get 22.5 divided by 2/3. 33.75 kilometer per hour. Okay, B. The next day, Miss Tang traveled using alternate high traffic routes so as to avoid all the ERP charges. Her speed time graph is shown below. Okay, given that the total distance traveled is the area under the speed time graph, calculate the total distance traveled. Okay, so all these are in minutes. This is 20 minutes. This is 35 minutes. Okay, so calculate the distance. Distance is the area, but this is in kilometer per hour. Okay, so we have half times 1/3, okay, or rather 20 over 60 multiplied by 34. Okay, so that will give me half times 20 over 60 times 34. Okay, so we get 17 out of 3 kilometers. Okay, then the next part, half times trapezium. So we have 34 plus 48 multiplied by 35 out of 60. So that will give me half times 34 plus 48 times 35 over 60. Okay, so that will get me 287 over 12 kilometers. Okay, so add them all up, 17 over 3 plus 287 over 12 equals 2 plus 17 out of 3. Okay, so 29.6 kilometer 3SF. Okay, now, okay, let's write down the 5SF value as well, 29.583. Okay, now while Miss Tang saved on ERP charges, okay, traveling on the alternative routes, she also valued her time and the cost of petrol consumed. The value of mistake time can be modeled by the following equation. Okay, value of time equals to time saved in minutes times 15 cents. Given that the petrol consumption rate of her car is 8.7 liters per 100 kilometers and the cost of petrol is $2.76 per liter, determine the route that Miss Tang would prefer in future. Justify your answer with clear working. Okay, so now instead of 55 minutes versus 40 minutes, okay, so she actually spends 15 more minutes traveling. So 55 minus 14, 15. Based on how she values her time, 15 times 15 cents equals to 15 times 0.15 equals to $2.25. Okay, so now, okay, the first route she traveled 22.5 kilometers. Okay, now if she take the alternative route, she will travel 29.6 kilometers. So that means that she will actually spend 9.6. Okay, let's use the actual value, right? Okay, 29.583 minus 22.5. Okay, so she would actually travel, she will spend 7.083 kilometers more on traveling, right? And the thing is, with every 100 kilometer will take 8.7 liters of petrol. So 1 kilometer will take 8.7 divided by 100 liters. Okay, so 7.083 would be 8.7 over 100 multiplied by 7.083. So this answer multiplied by 8.7 divided by 100. Okay, so she'll actually use 0.616 liters. All right, now petrol costs 2.76 per liter. So 1 liter is $2.76. So 0.61622 liters would be multiplied by 0.6. Okay, this multiplied by 2.76. So that would be $1.70. Okay, so that means she will have spent $2.25 plus $1.70 more. So that will be $3.95 in total. Okay, since $3.95 is greater than $3, therefore choose ERP route. Okay, okay, that's it.